Okay, so that was me just kind of playing over a super easy and simple progression, just a 1 to 6, and kind of playing in two different scale positions in harmony. I think they're the two most important, and I'm shocked at how many students come in and don't know one of these or both of these. So it's basically, I think of one as like vertical and one horizontal, but both super important. So this is for beginners to really start out strong, or people that for some reason don't have this. So I'm doing it just in A, okay, and we'll go over this one first, and we're doing it in like dyads here. So we're going to start actually, I could go down and go all the way down to 10th fret, but we're going to just in this lesson talk about 8 and up when we're going this way. So it is 8th string and the 6th string open, and then we put the B pedal in at 7 and 6, and then 5 and 6 open, and then 5 and 6 with the pedals down, and then pedals off, and we have 4, 5 and 2, and then we put the pedals back on, 4 and 5, and then we do 1 and 2, and then we do 2 and 3. Or sorry, 3 and 4. And then if you want, you could put the pedals down and do 3 and 4 again. And then going back is, we'll go from that farthest up, 3 and 4 pedals down. Pedals off, 1 and 2. 4 and 5 pedals down. 4 and 5 pedals off. Oh, sorry, 4 and 5 pedals down. Pedals off, 2 and 5. Pedals down, 5 and 6. Pedals off, 5 and 6. And pedals back down, or just the B, but 6 and 7. And then 8 and 6. Right? Okay, so that's going that way. And I'm going to show you the one that I think of as like horizontal, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about ways to think of them. So this is going to be on combination of, we're going to do it on 3 and 5, strings 3 and 5, but 3 and 6 are the same notes, so we could do any combination of 3, 5, 6, and 5 is the same as 10, so any combination of 3, 5, 6, and 10 would, this same pattern will hold, but we'll use 3 and 5 just to stay simple. But it's real common to hear it as a 3 and 5 or 5 and 6. And again, it's going to be exactly the same frets and same moves. All right, so 3 and 5 open, 3 and 5 pedals down, up 2 frets, pedals still down, up 3 frets from there, pedals up 2 frets from there. So the 12th fret, pedals down on 12th fret, pedals off, 3 frets up to the 15th, and then we go to our octave on the 17th. I'll say it again in the key of A, but it would just, you could do, obviously these moves go to any key, but in the key of A, it's 5th fret, open, 5th fret, pedals down, 7th fret, pedals down, 10th fret, pedals up, 12th fret, pedals up, 12th fret, pedals down, 15th fret, pedals up, and 17th fret, pedals up. Now, I would do both of these scales in these dyad harmonies, and get them, but also break them up. Just things like right, that's like thumb, middle thumb. If you did it like, however you can do it, or the other way. Sorry about that, it's early. Okay, so those are the scales. With this, so with this, we'll go back to the one going this way on 3 and 5. Okay, so you probably know, if you're here, that this is an A open, no pedals, and this is an A in the A and B pedals down position, right? The 12th fret. So when we're going through these dyads, we can think of this as the one chord, because it is. It's 2 notes out of the 1 chord of the scale. And this is 2 notes out of the 2 chord. By definition, we're going up the scale. Right? So now, this is an A. We can think of this as a B minor. We can think of this as a C sharp minor, the 3 chord. Then you can see how this looks like a D 4 chord. This looks like an E 5 chord. The 6th chord, pedals down. That's what my progression is, and we're going to go over that. That's what I was doing in the little intro. And then 6th chord, then 7th chord, the half diminished chord, and the octave. But you also want to think about starting the scale from your A-B position, because we know that that also can be a 1 chord, right? Does this hopefully make sense? That we know this is an A major with our pedals down. We know this is an A major. So both of those positions are in our scale by definition, obviously, but we also want to be able to think about this as our 1 chord there. That's our A major. So A major, I'm just doing the open to make it a little easier to see, hopefully. So there's our 1 chord. I could think about that as my 2 chord. That could be my B minor chord. This could be my C sharp minor chord. That could be my 4 chord D, 5 chord, 6th chord, F sharp minor, 7th chord, G sharp half diminished, and then your root again. So hopefully that makes sense. When you're seeing the scale, there's our position for the A with the A and B down. So that could be the 6th chord or it could be the 1. And relative major, relative minor strikes again. But you want to be able to, work on seeing it starting from here or seeing it starting from here, starting from your open position or your A and B position. So what I was doing in the intro, and I'm going to kind of just do a little bit of that again, and then this will end this short lesson. But, the idea of hitting a chord tone when the chord changes, in this case it's just going A major to F sharp minor, a 1 to a 6. So I'm going up because in this, when we're doing our scale this way, we can think of it the same way, right? We start here, this could be our 1, that's our 1, 2, so I could see that as a B minor, 3, I could see that as a C sharp minor, 4 as a D, 5, right, so that's an E major. There's my 6th chord, and you might already know that, and you see it as just the A pedal. But, so what I'm going to do, and what I was doing in the intro, and I'll do it where you can see it now that we've talked about it, is I'm just going straight up and down the scale, and I'm going 6 steps from where I start to hit the 6th chord in the scale, which is an F sharp minor. So, I hope you all get those positions. They are incredibly musical. And you'll see now, I'm just going to walk 1 to 6 in both my scale positions. I'll use different strings going this way too, just so we can hear it. But always dyads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to do it horizontally. I'll do it on 3 and 5 first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do it on the 5 and 6 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do it on the 6th and the 10th string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll do it with like, you know, I don't know what you want to call it, alternating the notes in the dyad. I'll do it on 5 and 6. Actually, and I'll do it from here. I'll think about this is my 1 chord, my 12th or my open, right? I'll start from the open here, and we'll think about it like this, as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hear how that works? Do it again. We'll do it the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to tell you a really cool important thing about this horizontal scale in a second. Now I'm going to call this my 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 5. Okay, now one last cool little thing, and I'll play over this progression again, and then I will be out, but I wanted to actually say this now that I think about it. So I'll go back to 3 and 5 because it's probably the most used of the dyads. Once you get this, you hear it in all kinds of different all kinds of different songs that have steel, all styles. So we can basically think of, we have an open position, meaning no pedals, or we have our pedals down A and B here, right? Without getting too fancy, and I don't want to get deep into theory or anything here, I'm just trying to give you some really usable positions. So without saying too much, if you're in one of the open positions, you can basically pedal your A on and off, and it's going to work to give you a little pedal steel mush movement that we like. And if you're in the A and B position with your pedals down, like the open position, I start 1 and then 2, so that's pedals down. If you're in one of the pedals down position, you can basically leave the B pedal down and rock the A on and off, and it's going to work basically. So thinking like. Right? So if you're open, you can do the A on and off. You can, sometimes I started with it, and sometimes I brought it in after I was there. And in the A and B, leave the B down, and same thing, A on and off. So I'm going to do kind of a pedantic little walk up and down like I was doing, but I'll bring in some of that slush and mush and pedal steel goodness. Long time coming. Here we go. And if you're going in between 2 steps where it's the same pedals on or pedals off, you can definitely chromaticize it. So using every fret, I'll do some of that. Not very musical right now.